It is a Friday. Yeah, Friday, May 24th. We've got done doing all the work we're going to do today. I thought I would go to a game store that sells like nostalgic video games and everything like that and just, walk around. My channel is called Nostalgic Caleb, and I feel like there's been very little nostalgia on the vlogs. So I have Rachel with me, and we're just going to do that. We also need to scope out a park for field trips.
For a wheelchair accessible park.
Yeah. We're not going to... An inclusive park. Yeah, so basically we're just looking for a park to take our summer camp kids. We're really excited for this park because it just got built and it's way better than the one we've been taking them to. So we're just going to take a look at that. We do have some kids in wheelchairs, so we want to make sure that it's wheelchair accessible. And then I got to stop by Walmart so I can get some printer ink. Was going to do that last night, but we just decided to get Mexican, which was delicious. And yeah, I don't know what all I'm going to film, but we'll film stuff as we go. So, see you there. Alright, we're at Game Switch. This is the beautiful city of downtown Toccoa, which is just not looking very good right now because everything's overexposed. But Game Switch is right over here, so we're going to go check it out. It's a Ninja?
I think so.
Yeah, I think these are Skylanders. I've never really played with Skylander.
What is that? What is it?
Yeah, you asking me a question I'm not very familiar with. I think you buy one of these things.
Oh, and put them on there?
Yeah, and you put them on them, and it, loads them in a virtual game.
Oh.
Nintendo has something similar to it called Amiibos, which they might have. Oh, look at this. It's a Hobgoblin.
Oh, wow. Blacklight?
Yeah, Blacklight. Well, maybe not Blacklight. Still, it's a t-shirt set for $25.
Well, it's a glow in the dark.
Ah, glow in the dark. That's not bad.
$25. That's not bad at all.
Not for a t-shirt. It's only medium, so if I did want to wear it, I wouldn't be able to. They also have anti-venom.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I have not seen. Also glows in the dark for the right price of $33.
It's not bad, right?
I don't know. I've stopped collecting. I need to get back into
this
it.
one. This one's Ghostbusters.
Oh, look at that. I like it.
I think you can pop his eye out.
Whoa. They have a lot of these little Garbage Pail Kids just sitting around. That's really cool. Oh, look at this.
This is the Dora Wii game for you.
Oh my gosh. You know how long it's been since I've seen a Wii collection?
A minute.
This is a lot. They got...
This is a lot of Wii games.
This right here is Link's crossbow training.
Oh, yeah?
Which is really cool. You can look at it. And they got G-Force. What else do they have?
Okay.
I saw DJ Hero at one point. Let me scoot past you. Here we go. You ever play DJ Hero?
No, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. It is like Guitar Hero, but it would come with a DJ set.
That is so cool.
It's really hard. I did not have it, but I remember it being really difficult. Oh, they got GameCube. Alright, now we have to find... Oh, yep, I already found one game. Blood Rain 2.
Oh, is that vampire one?
Yeah, I beat the first one recently, but I have not played the second one. My buddy Gage had the second one, and he always played it. I think those are Amiibos up there.
Oh, okay.
Come here, Pooh.
So
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they have lots of Amiibos. Do they have any Zelda ones? They do. They have Urbosa from Breath of the Wild. So what you can do with this is you can take it and put it on your screen, and it'll spawn in something from her.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what so the rewards would be.
And they're on the... Oh, no, this is the Wii U or the Switch.
You can do it on both, and the 3DS. But when you use it in Breath of the Wild, or even Tears of the Kingdom, you would get a chest, and then a shield and a sword.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool. How much is she? $35. Yup, that's what I thought. And they're expensive. They got Metroid Prime, which I played as a kid. That's a great game. I had this game.
Wow.
I love it.
GameCube?
GameCube, yeah. Look at this. It's a Pikmin amiibo,
Yeah.
which we still need to play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they even got a novel for Stranger Things, which is cool. They got a few of them down there, a good few. It's hard to tell, but that one looks like it'll be for it looks like that would be for maybe a backstory to Brenner, and then this one right here obviously would probably be for Robin.
Okay.
And then one for Max. Oh wow, look at all these Goosebumps.
Oh wow. Oh, Goosebumps those aren't even.
Yeah, you remember those cheap ones that you could get at the Scholastic book fairs? I love that. What is this? Oh, that's Resident Evil 5. This is a forgotten Resident Evil game before I drop it again.
Raccoon City.
Operation Raccoon City. I don't know, a lot of people played it when it came out, but it was an online multiplayer experience where you could experience the older games like Resident Evil 2 and 3 before they actually ended up remastering all the games.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it would be like behind the scenes. Here's a very much failed Turok.
Oh.
Yeah, that one didn't do well. That kind of killed the series. Oh wow, that's really cool. For all my horror fans out there, a Freddy and Jason. That's really neat. I don't think I've seen that before. This is a classic movie if you haven't seen it. They Live. I still need to show Rachel that movie. They had a Turok game that I had bought, and they might have it still. They had several copies of it. Let's see. We'll take a look at some of these Xbox. They got the OG Halo. Oof. Yeah, that's old. And they got a special edition, Platinum Hits. Do they have Halo 3? That's the real question.
But do they have
Oh, Halo 3. Whoa. Now, Halo 3 was 360, so it would be here. Okay, do you remember that weird costume that I wore? Where I said I was like a vampire hunter?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
Yeah, I'll put a photo up on the screen now, but this is what I was dressed up as. That was it.
Was it for Halloween, right?
Yeah, it was for Halloween, but I don't remember the name of the character. I think it was like Chris Jericho. No, that's a wrestler. These two classics. We got the Spider-Man movie 2 and the original Spider-Man. So they made games for the movies.
I didn't know that.
And this one is an all-time classic. If you've never played it, you should. Not you, though. You would not like it.
Open season.
Some Grand Theft Auto 3. That is so old. Like that case. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is before they consolidated it into one game, but this was the sequel to Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
So now, you found one of the oldest Turoks. That's the most popular one.
Really?
That's for Nintendo 64.
Wow. Why were they in these cartridges?
That's just how they used to make them back then. That's a classic. That's like one of the best. And so is this one. Well, not necessarily this one, but got Final Fantasy 12. I don't see 10. Oh, yeah, they have lots of 10. So the way they would do it in the past is you would play through this one, and then not too long after they came out with this sequel. But nowadays, if you buy them, they come together.
Interesting.
So that's how I have both on my Switch.
Okay.
And on my computer, and you name it, I got it everywhere. Got some good old Nintendo 64. Got Turok: Seeds of Evil 2. which is something I've not played too much of. Well, it's Turok 2,
Yeah,
Seeds of
Turok.
Evil. Turok Rage Wars.
Oh, wow.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a big Turok dude.
Dinosaur one.
Yeah, they got a lot of Turok 2. The real question is, do they have Turok Evolution? They got Red Faction 2, which I played a lot of as a kid. There's actually a video that I found on that old hard drive of me playing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Red Faction 2. They do. Sorry, not Turok 2. Turok Evolution,
Oh, wow.
which is such a classic. A lot of people don't like it, and it is quite a buggy game. It doesn't play well. But I appreciate anyone who has that game. It's easy to find, because, like I said, it's not as well renowned as the other two. They got Motocross Mania 3, which me and Gage played the mess out of. The only
Really?
funny thing about Motocross Mania 3 is I don't know anything about the first two.
Oh, really?
In fact, I don't even know where you would find the first two.
Oh, my gosh.
But this one is everywhere. As you see, they have 2 copies of it.
Oh, man.
They got Armageddon.
Shiny.
Yeah, that was one of the main selling points of that game, was that you'd walk through GameStop or whatever game store you had at the time, and that thing would just shine at you. This one doesn't have a cover, but this is Shaolin Monks, which I played and struggled through recently. And they got Deception, which is a classic. Big classic. Deadly Alliance isn't that big compared to the other two. I had to point this one out because this is one of my all-time favorite games. Jaws Unleashed.
Is that like that one we have?
Yeah, so we have... I don't know the name of it.
I don't either.
But this is just like that.
Okay.
But it follows, I think, Jaws 3.
Ooh.
Like, you can see him
With
killing...
SeaWorld, yeah.
Yeah, you can see him killing the orca.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's one of the first games that I remember playing as a kid that was, like, open world, quote unquote.
Okay.
But it was
You
just so
eat
fun.
boats.
Yep, you can eat boats.
Let's play it.
Yeah, boats. And then gun. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out gun. That was like my generation's Red Dead Redemption.
Ah.
Which I guess Red Dead Redemption is in my generation. So, my gosh, is this the Spider-Man I think it is? It is. Now this game's a classic. I would buy it. I really would.
Do you have one of those?
I don't. I don't have a PlayStation. So it would be kind of pointless to buy. But that game is a classic. Alright, so we just got out of Game Switch. Now we're just walking Toccoa, and look how beautiful it is.
But it's
just
pretty
like-
it is now. It ain't got nothing on what it looks like at Christmas time.
Yeah, it's like gorgeous out here today.
This is
What's
new.
this? Yeah, what is this? Rampage Roses Restaurant? Maybe that's what R&R is.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like a sports bra. Oh, hey. All right, so we just got done. We got a little milkshake from that cool place I just showed off. It's a really neat old diner cafe kind of style.
Food not so.
Yeah.
Not it.
Yeah, food is not it.
This is just okay.
Yeah, the milkshake is a black cherry milkshake, but I think you put too much milk because it just tastes like milk. Yeah. It just tastes like milk. We did end up running into some friends, which was nice. Talked with them for a little bit, and then we just kind of went into that cafe to get this milkshake because we were really thirsty and wanted a little bit of sweet. Not good. The decor inside the cafe, though, top notch for you nostalgia buffs out there. If you like nostalgia, yeah, that top notch. Everything else, service was good.
Yeah, service is not bad.
Yeah, I just felt like we were being stared at, like, what are you doing here, kind of thing.
You always feel like that in Toccoa. Fun fact.
Yeah, even at our favorite restaurant, Bell's.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in Toccoa and you want some good burgers for cheap, go to Bell's Burgers. However, we're not going there right now. Or will we? Ooh.
We went out last night.
Yeah, we went out last night. We gotta save money. So, anyways, we're gonna go check out that park really quick, see if it's good for camp, and then might hit up Walmart to get some printer ink. Look how beautiful it is outside. It's gorgeous. You can kind of just see how beautiful the sky looks. Well, wait for it to actually do its thing. There it goes. Look how gorgeous that is. Alright, well, we just got back from Walmart. I got the printer ink and the paper, and I'm going to see if it works. I have no idea. I'm really praying that this printer works, because I spent... My cat is scratching at the door. I spent a good penny on those printer inks. More than I was really comfortable with. So, right now I'm just walking over here and sit on this bench. Oh yeah, look at that background. I like that. Yeah, so Rachel, we got back from Walmart and we realized we had forgot dog food, so Rachel just went back to Walmart to get some dog food, and I figured I would just close off the vlog while I cook some dinner. Just cooking up something really quick, nothing fancy. But yeah, it was a good day. The game switch we went to, it was nice. I like it. I've been there before. The weird story about that place, and you probably heard me talking about it a little bit before we left, is it was once opened at a different location, but the owner wanted to close it down and move somewhere else. Actually, I think she closed it indefinitely with no intention of reopening. And then one day, and that was years ago, okay, that was while I was still in college. Then I think last fall we were at a harvest festival in downtown Toccoa, and lo and behold, they had a booth open, and we were like, you closed down like years ago, like right around COVID. And no, they had opened what happened is they opened a brand new location in downtown Toccoa. And yeah, so I had to go check it out. I wanted to go back because they've had some very good old nostalgic video games that I love. I was kind of nerding out today because it's rare that you see those games, such as, well, I guess you see them at all kinds of video game stores that specialize in those older consoles, but it's very rare that you see them talked about publicly unless you are a nostalgic game enthusiast, which, you know, being that this is a channel called Nostalgic Caleb, I'm a gamer, I love to focus on some of those old nostalgic games. But yeah, so one thing that I hope to do on this channel eventually is to play some of those games that I even looked at today. Just play them, re-experience them, maybe not play all the way through them, but just re-experience them. Like Turok Evolution, I love that game. It has a special place in my heart. But one thing me and Rachel want to do is just to go to antique malls and those old nostalgic video game stores and just, you know, look at some nostalgic stuff from our childhood. More so my childhood, because she didn't really play games like that growing up. But yeah, I guess one thing I'm just thankful for today, and these birds are so loud. There's a little baby bird right there just screaming at me. I see you. It's looking right at me and just chirping. Anyways, I think one thing I'm thankful for today is just, you know, the minds that God gives us. I know that sounds really weird, and I haven't really fleshed it out. I haven't thought about it. But more so along the lines of, I'm thankful that God has given me a brain that desires to know more about Him through theology and philosophy and all of that. And I've just been really thankful for the schooling I'm getting and having a brain and desires to actually pursue that. I know a lot of people don't care to learn any of that stuff, and I'm just thankful to God that He's given me those desires, but also a brain to learn it. I feel like we take our brains for granted far too often. The fact that we can do logic and that we can think logically, it's not something, and this is not to be mean, but it's not exactly something everyone is trained in. And you see this all over the public sphere when people are debating hot topic issues. They will drop some of the most fallacious arguments and nobody knows how to address them, but they know in their heads that something's not right with the argument. So I'm just thankful that God's given us a brain to reason, to think about him reasonably instead of just take everything on faith. I know that may sound contrary to what most of you are used to if you're Christians, but I think faith paired with reason can make a very strong faith and a very strong relationship with God. And I'm just thankful that I have that opportunity. I don't know. I was just thinking about that today because, you know, I delight in the schooling that I'm getting. It's like I'm a nerd and it's feeding me so much because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I hate school. I don't want to go to school anymore. I just need to get this degree and move on. But I feel like with the schooling that I'm doing, it's more so just like me as a nerd getting fed all the stuff I want to know. So yeah, I think today I'm just thankful for the brain that God has given me. I pray that he continues to grow that brain so that I can learn and, you know, stretch it a little bit more so that I'm not just, you know, feel like I've learned everything. I always want to be learning. So that's all for today. I am going to go eat some food and then we're just going to take it easy. I might do some homework. I have not done homework all week and I am in dire need. I'm also going to see if that printer will work. But if I don't see you guys, well, you won't because I'm closing the vlog here. I will see you guys tomorrow. And as always, God bless.